Hey coin collectors, history buff, and treasure hunters, welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the world of coins, discovering their rich history and unlocking their true value. Today, we have a special treat for you. We're talking about the 1974 1 Liberty Cent. Whether you're an experienced collector or just getting started, this video will provide you with everything you need to know about this iconic coin. From its history to its value, and even how it could be worth big money. Let's dive right in. The 1974 1 Liberty Cent is part of the famous Lincoln Cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, which features Lincoln's profile on the obverse front of the coin, has become one of the most recognizable and enduring in American coinage history. Now, let's zoom in on the year 1974. By this time, the Lincoln Cent had already undergone a few changes since its inception. The reverse side, originally featuring 2 wheat stalks, was changed in 1959 to depict the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The year 1974 is particularly noteworthy in the world of U.S. coinage due to the economic challenges the country was facing. Inflation was on the rise, and there were growing concerns about the rising cost of copper, which was the primary metal used in minting pennies at the time. The U.S. Mint began exploring alternatives to copper in order to reduce costs, and this led to the creation of experimental pennies that were made from different metals. Before diving deeper into the standard 1974 Liberty Cent, it's important to mention the 1974 aluminum cent due to the high cost of copper. The U.S. Mint decided to produce experimental 1-cent coins made from aluminum to test if it could be a cheaper substitute for copper. Approximately 1.6 million of these aluminum cents were minted, but the experiment was ultimately abandoned due to concerns about the durability of aluminum and its impact on coin-operated machines. Most of the aluminum cents were destroyed, and only a few examples are known to exist today, making them some of the most elusive and sought-after coins in U.S. history. However, the vast majority of 1974 Lincoln Cents were minted using the traditional copper-based composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. The 1974 1 Liberty Cent was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each of these coins has unique characteristics that can impact their value. 1974 No mint mark. Philadelphia coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark. Philadelphia produced a large number of pennies that year, so this version is the most common. Pennies from the Denver Mint are marked with a small d beneath the date. The Denver Mint produced even more pennies than Philadelphia, making the 1974 D a common variety as well. San Francisco minted a smaller number of circulation coins compared to Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from San Francisco are marked with an S beneath the date. While they are less common, the 1974 S is still widely available. In addition to circulation coins, the San Francisco Mint also produced proof coins in 1974. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck with greater detail and a mirror-like finish. These coins were never intended for circulation and are often found in pristine condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. Now, let's get to the part that excites collectors the most. How much is the 1974 1 Liberty Cent worth today? First and foremost, the 1974 penny has a face value of 1 cent. However, due to its copper content and collectible value, its worth can go far beyond that. The 1974 Lincoln Cent is composed of 95% copper. With rising metal prices, the copper in each penny is worth more than its face value. At current copper prices, the melt value of a 1974 penny is roughly 2 to 3 cents. However, it's illegal to melt down U.S. pennies for their metal content, so their true value lies in their collectible status. The value of a 1974 1 Liberty Cent largely depends on its condition, rarity, and any unique errors or varieties. For a 1974 penny that has been circulated and shows signs of wear, its value will typically be close to face value, between 1 to 3 cents. Uncirculated coins, also known as mint-state coins, are those that have never been used in circulation and remain in pristine condition. A 1974 penny in uncirculated condition can be worth anywhere from $1 to $10, depending on its grade. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are worth significantly more. A 1974 S-proof penny in perfect condition, proof 65 or higher, can be worth between $1 and $5. Error coins can be the jackpot for collectors. Some 1974 pennies were struck with errors during the minting process, and these mistakes can dramatically increase a coin's value. Look out for the following. If the coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, it can be struck off-center, creating a unique error. Depending on the severity of the misstrike, these coins can be worth between $10 and $100. In some cases, a coin may be struck more than once, leading to a noticeable doubling of the design. These double-die errors are highly collectible, with values ranging from $20 to $200 depending on the coin's condition and the severity of the doubling. Some 1974D and 1974S pennies exhibit repunched mint marks, where the D, or S, was struck more than once in slightly different positions. These errors are sought after by collectors and can increase the coin's value to between $10 and $50. The better the condition of the coin, the higher the value. Coins that have been well preserved and have minimal wear are always more valuable than worn-out coins. While 1974 pennies are not considered rare in general, certain varieties, such as proof coins or error coins, can be much harder to find. Like any collectible, demand can drive up the price. A coin that is in high demand by collectors will fetch a higher price in the market. The 1974 1 Liberty cent is not only valuable for its copper content and collectible status but also holds historical significance due to the economic challenges of the time and the experimentation with alternative metals like aluminum. Its role in the long-running Lincoln cent series also makes it a beloved coin among collectors. The fact that the U.S. Mint was so close to changing the composition of pennies forever in 1974 makes this year a pivotal moment in the history of American coinage. The regular 1974 copper pennies that we see today are a reminder of how close we came to saying goodbye to copper cents forever. While the average 1974 1 Liberty cent may not be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, certain varieties and error coins can fetch big money. For example, .so, it's always worth checking your change and coin collections for these special finds. And that's a wrap on the 1974 1 Liberty cent. Whether you're hunting for error coins, looking for rare proof coins, or simply appreciating the historical significance of this penny, it's clear that the 1974 Liberty cent holds a special place in U.S. coinage. If you liked this video and found it valuable, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins. Who knows? You might just discover a hidden treasure right in your pocket. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Welcome to the MY channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of coins, currency, and the rich history that surrounds them. In today's video, we're going to take a detailed look at a special coin that has intrigued collectors for decades, the 1 cent Liberty from 1976, minted at the Denver Mint, often referred to as the 1976 penny. We'll explore its full history, discuss the significance of this coin, and reveal why it holds great value, both historically and monetarily. So, if you're a numismatics enthusiast or simply curious about rare coins, stay tuned as we uncover the story behind this coin, its features, and why collectors worldwide are so interested in its worth. To understand the significance of the 1976 Liberty penny, we must first delve into the broader history of the 1 cent Liberty series, also known as the Lincoln penny. The Liberty cent, specifically the Lincoln Memorial design, began production in 1959 as a continuation of the Lincoln cent series, which first debuted in 1909. The 1909 penny was introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This was the first time a U.S. president's portrait appeared on a circulating coin, making it a historic moment in American numismatics. Victor David Brenner, a famous sculptor, was the artist behind the design of the obverse side, which featured Lincoln's profile. On the reverse side, from 1909 to 1958, there were 2 wheat stalks, giving the coin its nickname, the Wheat Penny. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial in honor of the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design, by Frank Gasparo, stayed in use until 2008, when the penny's reverse was redesigned once again to commemorate different aspects of Lincoln's life. The year 1976 was an especially significant time for U.S. currency and coinage, as it marked the bicentennial of the United States, celebrating 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. During this time, several U.S. coins, including the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar, featured special bicentennial designs. However, the penny retained its usual Lincoln Memorial design, although it was still part of the coins minted during this historic era. The Denver Mint, which struck the 1976 D penny, is one of the major mints in the United States. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was produced in Denver, which had been producing coins since 1906. The Denver Mint is known for minting large quantities of coins, and 1976 was no exception. Now, let's talk about the physical characteristics of the 1976 D Liberty cent. These features might seem standard at first, but they're essential to understanding what makes this coin unique and valuable to collectors. The obverse side of the 1976 D penny features the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, facing right. Above his head is the word Liberty, and the motto "I in God We Trust" is inscribed along the top of the coin. The year 1976 is located to the right of Lincoln's profile, just beneath the mint mark D for Denver. The reverse side of the coin displays the Lincoln Memorial, the iconic symbol located in Washington, D.C., dedicated to President Lincoln. Above the memorial is the inscription, United States of America, and below the structure is the coin's value, 1 cent. The Latin phrase, e pluribus una, meaning out of many, one, is written above the Lincoln Memorial. The 1976 penny, like all pennies from 1959 to 1982, was made from a copper alloy composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition gave the penny its distinctive reddish-brown appearance, which can turn darker over time due to oxidation. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. One of the main factors that determine a coin's value is its rarity. While the 1976 D penny was minted in large quantities, there are specific varieties and era coins from this year that are considered rare and valuable to collectors. In 1976, the Denver Mint produced approximately 4.2 billion pennies, making it one of the most common years for penny production. However, despite this large mintage, some 1976 D pennies are worth more than face value due to their condition, errors, or varieties. Coin collectors place high value on error coins. Some common errors that can be found in 1976 D pennies include off-center strikes, doubled dies where the design appears to be doubled, and clipped planchets where a part of the coin appears to be missing due to a minting mistake. These error coins can be worth significantly more than regular, circulated pennies. Another major factor that affects the value of a 1976 D penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, known as the Sheldon scale, with higher numbers indicating better condition and greater value. Most 1976 D pennies that you'll find in circulation are in lower grades due to wear and tear. These coins typically have a grade between good G4 and fine F12, and they are usually worth only their face value of 1 cent. Uncirculated coins, which are coins that have never been used in everyday transactions, can be much more valuable. If you come across a 1976 D penny that is in mint state, MS60 or higher, it can be worth several dollars, depending on its condition. Although proof coins were not made at the Denver Mint in 1976, it's worth noting that proof versions of the penny were produced at the San Francisco Mint. Proof coins are specially struck with a higher level of detail and polished surfaces, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's dive into the part that many of you have been waiting for: the value of the 1976 D penny. As with any coin, the value depends on a combination of factors, including rarity, condition, and whether or not the coin has any minting errors or unique varieties. Circulated 1976 D penny value: for a typical 1976 D penny that has been in circulation, the value is generally only 1 to 3 cents. These coins are common, and unless they are in exceptional condition, they hold little numismatic value. Uncirculated 1976 D penny value coins in uncirculated condition graded MS60 or above can be worth anywhere from $1 to $10, depending on the coin's grade. Coins in perfect mint state condition MS65 or higher can fetch higher prices from collectors. Coins with minting errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, are the most valuable 1976 D pennies. Depending on the severity of the error, these coins can be worth anywhere from $50 to several $100s. Although the Denver Mint didn't produce proof pennies, collectors should be aware that proof versions from other mints can carry significant value, often selling for $10 or more in perfect condition. As of today, the 1970 60 penny remains a popular coin among collectors. While most examples are worth only a few cents, high-grade, uncirculated specimens, and era coins can be worth considerably more. Some of these era coins have been known to fetch hundreds of dollars at auctions. For example, a high-grade 1970 60 penny in MS-67 condition once sold for over $2,500 at auction, making it an extraordinary find for a simple 1-cent piece. To sum up, the 1976 1-cent Liberty penny is an intriguing piece of American history that holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors. Whether you come across one in your pocket change or discover a rare era coin, this penny is a reminder of the nation's bicentennial celebrations and the long legacy of Abraham Lincoln. Collectors should always keep an eye out for high-quality, era, or rare varieties of this coin, as they may hold significant value. So, the next time you come across a 1970 60 penny, take a moment to examine it closely. You might just be holding onto a piece of history worth more than a single cent. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more in-depth coin discussions like this. Welcome back to MY channel, where we explore the world of coins and unravel the mysteries behind their history, value, and worth. Today we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins in American history, the 1982 1-cent Liberty coin. It may seem like just another penny, but trust me, this little coin holds a lot more value and significance than meets the eye. In this video we'll cover the full history of the 1982 penny, explain why it's such a pivotal year for collectors, discuss the key variations of the coin, and most importantly, we'll break down its current value and big worth of money. Stick around to learn why some of these coins could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The 1982 1-cent Liberty coin holds a unique place in the annals of U.S. coinage due to a significant shift in its composition. Up until 1982, pennies had been made mostly of 95% copper, which had been the standard since 1864, with the remaining 5% being tin and zinc. However, due to rising copper prices in the early 1980s, it became increasingly expensive for the U.S. Mint to produce copper pennies. By 1982, the cost of copper was approaching the point where it was more expensive to produce the penny than its face value. This economic factor prompted the U.S. Mint to make a significant change to the penny's composition, switching from the traditional copper-based alloy to a cheaper zinc core with a thin copper plating. The new penny was made of 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. This change helped reduce the cost of producing pennies, but it also resulted in two major varieties of the 1982 penny, one made of copper and one made of zinc. Adding to the complexity, the U.S. Mint produced both large date and small date versions of the 1982 penny, making this year's coinage one of the most complex and varied in U.S. Mint history. In total, there are 7 varieties of the 1982 Lincoln cent. The shift from copper to zinc in 1982 was monumental for several reasons. First, it marked the end of an era for copper pennies, which had been in use for over a century. Second, it created an intriguing challenge for collectors who now had to identify the various types of 1982 pennies, some of which were copper and others zinc. Finally, this change paved the way for future U.S. pennies to be made primarily of zinc, a practice that continues to this day. The transition didn't happen overnight either. The U.S. Mint produced both copper and zinc pennies throughout 1982, which is why there are multiple varieties from this year. This mix of compositions adds to the intrigue of the 1982 penny and is one of the reasons why some versions are highly sought after by collectors. One of the key factors in determining the value of a 1982 penny is whether it's made of copper or zinc. There are a few ways to tell them apart. Copper pennies weigh 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. If you have a precise scale, this is the easiest way to tell which type of penny you have. Copper pennies tend to make a more solid, ringing sound when dropped, whereas zinc pennies have a duller sound. While it's not always obvious, copper pennies sometimes have a slightly darker color compared to zinc pennies, which can look more silvery or pale. Zinc has weak magnetic properties, so testing a penny with a magnet can sometimes give clues, although it's not foolproof. What makes certain 1982 pennies worth big money? Now that we understand the history and composition of the 1982 penny, let's dive into the value. Certain varieties of this coin are worth far more than just 1 cent. One of the most valuable varieties is the 1982 small date copper penny minted in Philadelphia. Because it's rare, This penny can be worth anywhere from $10 to $18,000 depending on its condition and grading. In uncirculated condition, or if it's found in high grades like MS65 or MS66, its value skyrockets. Collectors prize this penny for its scarcity and transitional nature between the copper and zinc era. Though slightly more common than the Philadelphia version, the 1982D small date copper penny is also highly sought after, with values ranging from $5 to $10,000 in high grade or uncirculated condition. These coins are considered rare because only a small number were struck in copper, making them a collector's dream. Even the more common 1982 pennies made from zinc, or those with large dates, can fetch a few dollars if they're in mint state condition. High-grade pennies from this year can be worth between $2 to $50 in collector markets, depending on the variety and overall condition. If you happen to have a 1982 penny and want to know its value, here's what you should consider. As with most coins, the value of a 1982 penny is highly dependent on its condition. Coins that are in uncirculated or mint state condition will be worth more. You can have your coin graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, which will assess its condition and assign a grade. As we discussed earlier, the 1982 penny comes in 7 different varieties. Pennies made from copper tend to be worth more than those made from zinc, and small date versions are usually more valuable than large date ones. Some of the rarer varieties, such as the 1982 small date copper penny or the 1982D small date copper penny, are worth significantly more due to their scarcity. Certain varieties are more in demand among collectors, especially those that are harder to find in high grades. The coin collecting market can fluctuate, so it's important to stay updated on current trends. The big worth of the 1982 1-cent Liberty COI.to wrap things up. The 1982 1-cent Liberty coin is far more than just another penny in your pocket. Its historical significance as the final year for copper pennies, combined with the multiple varieties and compositions, makes it one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins for collectors. While most of these pennies are still worth face value, rare varieties like the 1982 small date copper or 1982D small date copper can fetch hundreds, even thousands of dollars in top condition. So, if you come across a 1982 penny, don't overlook it. Take a closer look to see if you might have one of these rare treasures in your collection. You never know, that penny could be worth far more than just 1 cent. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on coin collecting and the hidden value of everyday money. Let us know in the comments if you've come across a valuable coin and what you'd like us to cover next. Until next time, happy hunting. Welcome back to MY Channel Coin Enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of British coins, specifically focusing on the 1988 1-penny coin. Many of us overlook the simple penny, thinking it's just a small denomination, but there's so much more beneath the surface. In this video we'll explore the full history of the 1988 penny, its design significance, and the potential hidden value that might surprise collectors and casual observers alike. Whether you've come across this coin in your collection or are simply curious, stay tuned as we reveal what makes the 1988 penny special, and how it might be worth much more than you expect. The British penny has a history stretching back over 1,000 years. Its origins can be traced to Anglo-Saxon times, around the 8th century, when King Offa of Mercia introduced the silver penny. Over centuries, the penny evolved from a coin of great value, capable of buying significant goods, to its modern copper and bronze forms, valued today as the smallest denomination in British currency. By the time the 20th century rolled around, the penny was more symbolic of everyday commerce and microtransactions. The 1988 1-penny coin belongs to a proud lineage, embodying the penny's long-standing role in British culture and currency. The obverse side of the 1988 1-penny coin features the right-facing effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, a portrait designed by artist Arnold Mackin. This particular portrait had been in use since 1968 and represents the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry closely associated with the monarchy. The words Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1988 surround the Queen's portrait. DG Reg. Stands for Dei Gratia Regina, which translates to by the grace of God, Queen, and FD stands for Fidei Defensor, or Defender of the Faith. This inscription highlights the Queen's dual role as both the monarch and the head of the Church of England, reinforcing the coin's representation of British tradition and authority. The reverse of the 1988 1-penny coin is particularly iconic. It showcases the crown portcullis with chains, which is a symbol historically tied to the British Parliament. The portcullis, a type of heavy gate used to secure castles, represents strength, security, and the authority of the British government. The designer of the reverse, Christopher Ironside, had been the mastermind behind numerous British coin designs, and his depiction of the portcullis remains one of his most notable contributions to British numismatics. Beneath the portcullis, the word, 1 penny, is engraved, making it clear what denomination the coin holds. One significant aspect of the 1988 penny is that it was part of the last series of pennies minted in bronze. By 1992, the Royal Mint had switched to using copper-plated steel for 1 penny coins as a cost-saving measure, since the price of copper had risen. This makes the 1988 1 penny coin more notable, as it marks the end of the traditional bronze era. Bronze pennies, like the 1988 issue, contain 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. This gives them a distinct reddish-brown hue, unlike the modern, shinier, steel core pennies. For collectors, bronze pennies from this period hold more value, both in terms of metal content and historical significance. In 1988, the Royal Mint produced millions of 1 penny coins for circulation. However, what many might not realize is that not all pennies are created equally. Variations in production quality, slight errors, and differences in metal content can influence a coin's value to collectors. While the mintage figures for the 1988 penny are relatively high, some of these coins were struck with small minting errors. These error coins, whether they involve misstrikes, die breaks, or doubling in the design, can significantly increase the coin's value. Most 1988 pennies you come across will be in circulated condition, meaning they've been used in everyday transactions. In this state, their market value typically remains close to their face value, just 1 penny. However, there are factors that could increase this coin's worth. Coins in uncirculated condition, those that were never used and retain their original mint luster, can fetch higher prices. For example, an uncirculated 1988 penny could be valued at anywhere between £1 and £5 depending on its condition and demand among collectors. For those who specialize in collecting coins from the Bronze Era, an uncirculated 1988 penny holds particular significance due to its material and historical context. As mentioned earlier, era coins from 1988 can be worth much more. Depending on the rarity and severity of the minting error, these coins could be worth anywhere from £10 to £100 or more. Collectors are particularly interested in coins with noticeable misalignments, die cracks, or doubled elements in the design. A small number of 1988 pennies were also produced as part of proof sets, special collector's editions of coins that are struck using polished dies to create a mirror-like finish. These proof coins, when still in their original packaging, can be valued at around £10 to £20 depending on the condition of the set and its rarity. While the 1988 penny is not particularly rare in itself, its significance comes from being part of the final bronze penny series before the Royal Mint transitioned to copper-plated steel. This historical shift makes it an interesting piece for collectors who focus on modern coinage changes. Over time, as more of these coins are lost or degraded, those in mint condition will become scarcer, potentially increasing their value. Additionally, coins like the 1988 penny often gain sentimental value. As generations pass, certain coins tied to specific eras of history become more cherished, especially for those who remember using them in their everyday lives. In conclusion, the 1988 1 penny coin may seem like just another small coin, but its history, design, and material significance set it apart. As the last in the line of bronze pennies before the switch to copper-plated steel, this coin holds historical value. For collectors, it represents the end of an era, while for casual observers, it serves as a reminder of the British monetary system's evolution. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, keep an eye on those 1988 pennies in your collection. Who knows, you might have a valuable piece of history in your hands. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more deep dives into the fascinating world of coins. Let us know in the comments what coin you'd like us to cover next. Welcome back to MY Channel, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1991 1-cent Liberty coin. This seemingly modest penny is much more than loose change. It holds a rich history, intriguing details, and potential value that makes it a must-have for any serious collector. From its origins to its key features and market worth, this video will reveal everything you need to know about the 1991 Liberty cent. So, let's begin our journey into the world of this iconic coin. Before we zero in on the 1991 1-cent Liberty coin, it's essential to understand its place in the broader history of U.S. coinage. The 1991 cent belongs to the Lincoln cent series, which was first introduced in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent was created to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Lincoln's portrait on the front obverse of the coin was groundbreaking at the time, marking the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the Lincoln cent became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation and has remained a staple of American currency. By 1991, the Lincoln cent had undergone significant changes, most notably in its composition. Up until 1982, pennies were made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, but due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint made the switch to copper-plated zinc. The 1991 Liberty cent continued this composition, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating. Though the metal content had changed, the coin's design remained faithful to Brenner's original work. On the obverse front, Lincoln's profile faces right, with the word Liberty to his left and the date 1991 below. Above Lincoln's head is the familiar "In God We Trust" motto. The reverse side of the 1991 cent features the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959 to replace the earlier wheat ears design. This design change marked the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. If you look closely at the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, you can even spot the tiny figure of Lincoln seated inside the monument, a detail many collectors find fascinating. Surrounding the memorial are the words United States of America, the Latin motto Pluribus Unum, meaning out of many, one, and the denomination 1 cent at the bottom. The largest production of the 1991 cent came from the Philadelphia Mint, and these coins bear no mint mark. Coins minted in Denver have the D mint mark, and they tend to be more common in the western regions of the U.S. San Francisco S mint mark proof coins. Proof versions of the 1991 cent were minted in San Francisco and are denoted by the S mint mark. These proof coins were made for collectors and exhibit sharper details and a more reflective surface than the standard circulation strikes. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were struck in massive quantities for circulation, while the San Francisco proofs were made in limited numbers and primarily sold to collectors in special proof sets. The sheer volume of 1991 pennies in circulation may make them seem commonplace, but certain varieties and errors can make specific coins far more valuable than others. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1991 Liberty cent is the double-die obverse DDO. A DDO occurs when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice at slightly different angles, creating a noticeable doubling effect on certain features. In the case of the 1991 DDO, doubling can be seen on the word Liberty or the date 1991, making these error coins a collector's dream. Another rare error for the 1991 cent is the off-center strike, where the coin is not properly aligned during minting, resulting in a portion of the design being missing. Depending on how off-center the strike is, these errors can be quite valuable, especially if the date is still visible. Caused by aging or damaged dies, cracks can sometimes appear on coins, forming raised lines across the surface. Sometimes foreign materials such as grease or dirt can get between the die and the planchet, causing parts of the coin to be missing or poorly struck. At first glance, a 1991 Lincoln cent may seem to be worth only its face value 1 cent. However, due to the large quantity produced, most 1991 pennies are still worth just that in circulated condition. But for those in pristine, uncirculated condition, the value can be higher. 1991 cent is one that has never been in circulation and shows no signs of wear or damage. The grading scale for coins runs from MS60, the lowest uncirculated grade, to MS70, the highest possible grade, representing a perfect coin. A 1991 Liberty cent graded MS65 can be worth $1 to $5, while higher grades, like MS67, can fetch prices in the range of $50 to $150 depending on the coin's condition and demand. Proof coins, especially those minted in San Francisco with the S mint mark, tend to have higher values than circulation strikes. A 1991 S-proof cent in flawless condition graded PR70 DCM Deep Cameo can sell for $20 to $50 or more, depending on the market. 1991 double-die obverse can be worth $50 to several $100s depending on the prominence of the doubling. Off-center strikes and other mint errors like die cracks or struck-through errors can vary widely in value, from $20 to over $500 depending on the rarity and severity of the error. While the 1991 Liberty cent is often considered a common coin, there's plenty of reason to take a closer look at this humble penny. With mint errors, high-grade uncirculated specimens, and proof versions, the 1991 penny has much to offer collectors and investors alike. For casual collectors, the 1991 Lincoln cent is a great starting point due to its affordability and abundance. For seasoned collectors, the search for mint state or era coins can be rewarding both in terms of historical significance and potential monetary value. Whether you're building a complete set of Lincoln cents or looking to uncover a rare gem, the 1991 cent holds a place in the heart of U.S. numismatics. That's it for today's deep dive into the 1991 1-cent Liberty coin. We hope this video has given you a comprehensive look at the history, design, and potential value of this intriguing penny. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more videos on the fascinating world of coins. Let us know in the comments if you own a 1991 cent or if you're on the hunt for rare varieties. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Happy collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. Welcome back, coin enthusiasts and collectors. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. This small piece of currency holds a rich history, impressive value, and in some cases, can be worth a surprising amount of money today. Whether you're an experienced collector or someone who's curious about coins, this video will provide you with all the essential details you need to know about the 1996 Liberty cent. The 1-cent Liberty coin, or more commonly known as the Lincoln cent, has been an iconic piece of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The design, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of his birth. This design has remained largely consistent since, with only a few updates and special editions along the way. Now, let's fast forward to 1996, the year this specific coin was minted. The year 1996 marked the continuation of what's known as the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which had been in place since 1959. This version features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a symbolic tribute to his legacy. The reverse side, showing the Lincoln Memorial, was designed by Frank Gasparo, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. The memorial, with Lincoln's statue visible between the columns, is an artistic representation of national unity and strength. The Lincoln Memorial design stayed on the back of the penny from 1959 until 2008, after which it was replaced with a different design in 2009 to commemorate Lincoln's 200th birthday. In 1996, the U.S. Mint produced over 12 billion Lincoln cents across its various minting locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The majority of these coins were produced in Philadelphia, marked by the absence of a mint mark. Coins from Denver have the D mint mark, while coins from San Francisco, which are primarily proof coins, feature the S mint mark. It's important to note that most of these pennies were intended for mass circulation, and many were used in everyday transactions. However, some special editions, particularly proof sets from San Francisco, are highly sought after by collectors for their pristine condition and detailed finish. Coins from this year were composed of 97.5% zinc with a 2.5% copper plating, a composition that started in 1982. This change was made from the previous copper-centric coins due to rising metal costs, and the modern zinc or penny is much lighter than its predecessors. As a result, the 1996 Liberty cent is an important representative of the modern coinage system in the U.S. Now let's talk about one of the most important factors when determining the value of your 1996 1-cent Liberty coin: its condition, or grade. When we talk about grading coins, we're referring to how well preserved and pristine the coin is, ranging from circulated and heavily worn coins to uncirculated and mint-condition coins. The grading scale for coins ranges from poor, P1, where the coin is barely recognizable, to mint state, MS70, where the coin is in perfect, untouched condition. The most valuable 1996 Liberty pennies are those in mint state, especially with high-grade designations like MS67 or MS68. If your coin is graded MS67 or higher, it's considered a premium collector's piece and can command impressive prices at auctions. A typical 1996 penny in circulated condition may only be worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if it's in uncirculated condition, or if it's part of a proof set, the value can rise significantly. In fact, proof pennies from 1996, particularly those from San Francisco with the S mint mark, are highly sought after by collectors and can fetch anywhere between $10 to $30 or more, depending on their condition. Grading services like PCGS Professional Coin Grading Service or NGC Numismatic Guarantee Corporation are well known for providing official, expert evaluations of coin conditions. Having your 1996 penny professionally graded can drastically affect its market value, especially if it's in top-tier condition. As with many coins, some 1996 pennies contain minting errors, and these errors can make your coin significantly more valuable to collectors. One of the most famous errors is the double die error, where the coin's design appears doubled due to a mistake during the minting process. For the 1996 penny, error coins like off-center strikes, broad strikes, or double dies are highly collectible. If you happen to come across one of these rare varieties, its value could skyrocket from just a few cents to hundreds of dollars. One particular type of error to look out for is the wide AM variety, where the letters A and M in America on the reverse side are spaced wider than normal. This type of variation, while not common in the 1996 penny, can appear in other years and is always worth checking for. So, what is the market value of the 1996 Liberty cent today? Well, in circulated condition, this penny is still worth just 1 cent, making it a common coin for most people. However, uncirculated and high-grade coins can be much more valuable. Uncirculated 1996 pennies can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15 depending on their grade. But if you have a coin graded MS67 or higher, it could be worth upwards of $100 or even more. In 2020, for example, a 1996 Lincoln cent graded MS68 by PCGS sold at auction for over $1,000. These high-grade coins are rare because they've been perfectly preserved since their minting, often being stored in protective cases by collectors or included in mint sets. So, if you've got a pristine, uncirculated 1996 penny, it might be worth getting it graded. In summary, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin is a piece of history that continues to circulate in everyday transactions, but for collectors, it holds a greater significance. Whether it's due to its condition, an error variety, or its proof status, this coin can be worth much more than its face value. So, if you come across a 1996 penny in your change, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. You might have a hidden gem in your hands. Remember to keep an eye out for mint marks, special varieties, and most importantly, the coin's condition. With a bit of luck and careful preservation, your 1996 Liberty penny could turn out to be a valuable piece in your collection. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1996 Liberty cent and want to learn more about the fascinating world of coin collecting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll see you in the next video as we uncover more coins with big history and even bigger value. Hey, coin enthusiasts, welcome back to MY channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins and their histories. In today's video, we're going to uncover the full story behind the 1998 1-cent Liberty coin, a gem in the numismatic world that carries a wealth of history and, for collectors, could hold a surprisingly big value in the market. If you love learning about coins that might be worth more than a penny, make sure to stick around until the end of this video. Before we dive into the coin's value, let's first uncover the background and historical context behind the 1998 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, a design that has captured the American spirit for more than a century. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was revolutionary as it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, Abraham Lincoln, on the obverse front. Brenner's portrayal of Lincoln has endured for over a century, with only slight modifications throughout the years. Up until 1958, the reverse of the coin featured 2 wheat ears, which gave these coins the nickname wheat cents. However, starting in 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat design with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, commemorating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This Lincoln Memorial reverse design continued until 2008, including the 1998 1-cent Liberty coin we're discussing today. The letter D on the coin signifies that it was minted in Denver, Colorado. The Denver Mint is one of the most prominent mints in the United States, and has been producing coins since 1906. In 1998, the Denver Mint produced a large number of Lincoln cents, including the demint-marked coins that are now a subject of intrigue for collectors. By 1998, the Lincoln cent had undergone several changes in composition. Originally, the penny was made from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint switched to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. Thus, the 1998 penny is primarily made of zinc 97.5% with a thin copper plating, giving it the familiar copper-like appearance while keeping production costs down. The late 1990s were a time of rapid economic growth in the U.S., often referred to as the dot-com boom. With increased internet usage and stock market growth, coins like the 1998 penny circulated heavily. This means millions of these pennies were used in everyday transactions, making mint condition examples all the more valuable today. This economic boom also fostered a renewed interest in coin collecting, particularly among those fascinated by the history and design changes of U.S. currency. Understanding the important features of the 1998 D1-cent Liberty coin helps us see why this coin is more than just pocket change. Here are some key characteristics. Features the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is facing right, with the inscription, "In God We Trust." Above his head, Liberty, to the left, and the year 1998 to the right, displays the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. If you look closely, you can even see Lincoln's statue in the center of the memorial, a detail often missed in casual observation. The inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum are placed above the memorial, with the denomination 1 cent at the bottom. The D mint mark, signifying its minting at the Denver facility, is located just below the date. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Collectors and numismatists alike are always on the lookout for varieties and errors that increase the value of a coin. For the 1998 D1-cent Liberty coin, there are a few notable varieties and errors that can significantly boost its market value. One of the most famous varieties in 1998 Lincoln cents is the close AM and wide AM error. This refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. On business strike coins like the 1998 D, the letters A and M are supposed to be close together. Some 1998 D pennies mistakenly feature a wider gap between the A and M, which is an error typically found on proof coins. The variety is significantly rarer and can fetch much higher prices among collectors. Finding a 1998 D penny with the wide AM error is like discovering a hidden treasure, as these coins are sought after for their rarity. Beyond the close AM/wide AM varieties, collectors often seek out coins with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. These minting errors can elevate the value of a 1998 D penny by hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity and visibility of the error. If your 1998 D penny has been in circulation and shows signs of wear, its value is typically just face value, 1 cent. However, even circulated coins might sell for a slight premium if they are in particularly good condition or possess a rare variety or error, such as the wide AM variety. The real value comes in with uncirculated or mint-state coins. A 1998 D penny in MS65 condition, which means it's in excellent, almost untouched condition, can be worth $10 to $20. Higher grade coins in MS66 or MS67 can bring in $50 to $100 or more at auction. If your 1998 D penny is in pristine condition, it could fetch even more from a serious collector. Now, if you happen to own a 1998 D wide AM penny, you're in luck. Depending on the condition, these coins can sell for anywhere between $100 and $500. And if the coin is in top-notch condition with a high grade, it could be worth even more. On rare occasions, error coins or high-grade wide AM coins have been known to sell for $1,000 or more, particularly at major auctions. So there you have it. The 1998 D1-cent Liberty coin may seem like an ordinary penny, but it holds incredible value for collectors, especially if it features unique varieties like the wide AM error. Whether you're a casual coin enthusiast or a serious collector, this penny is worth more than a second look. Keep an eye out for those rare varieties and pristine examples, because they could be worth big money. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you found any rare pennies in your collection, and until next time, happy coin hunting. Welcome back to MY Channel Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we'll dive deep into one of the most intriguing coins in European numismatic history, the 2002 1-cent euro coin. Specifically, we will be focusing on the 2002 version of this coin, minted in Italy. If you're interested in learning the full history of this coin, its key characteristics, and how it has risen in value over the years, this video is for you. Let's explore why the 2002 1-cent euro is considered a hidden gem by collectors worldwide. The euro was introduced on January 1, 1999 as a virtual currency for electronic transactions and accounting. However, it wasn't until January 1, 2002 that the euro entered everyday life as physical coins and banknotes in 12 member countries of the European Union (EU). The introduction of euro coins marked a significant turning point in Europe's monetary history, symbolizing unity across the continent. Prior to this monumental change, each country in the Eurozone had its own currency, like the Italian lira, the French franc, and the Deutsche Mark in Germany. The introduction of the euro meant that these currencies were replaced by a single, unified currency. Each participating country minted its own euro coins featuring one common side showing the value and a reverse side unique to each country representing national symbols or historical figures. The 1-cent euro coin is the smallest denomination in the euro currency system, making it vital for everyday transactions and ensuring that exact prices could be paid. The 1-cent euro coin weighs 2.30 grams and has a diameter of 16.25 millimeters. It's made from steel plated with a copper layer giving it a distinct reddish hue. The Italian version, marked by the R mint mark, depicts the famous Mole Antonelliana, a historical building located in Turin, Italy. This architectural masterpiece was initially constructed as a synagogue, but later became a national monument and museum. The common side of the 1-cent euro coin is the same across all Eurozone countries. It features a map of Europe and the denomination of the coin 1 cent. Italy's choice of the Mole Antonelliana as its design reflects the importance of national pride and cultural heritage in the new Eurozone. One of the reasons the 2002 1-cent euro coin from Italy is so interesting to collectors is because of the R mint mark, which signifies it was minted at the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato IPZS in Rome, Italy. This Roman mint is one of the most important mints in Europe and has been producing coins since the establishment of the Italian Republic. It is known for its high-quality coins and precision. Coins minted in 2002 marked the first year of circulation of the euro, making them especially significant. The first-year issues often attract interest from collectors because they represent the beginning of a new era in monetary history. While millions of 1-cent coins were minted across the Eurozone in 2002, certain coins have become rarer over time, either due to limited production, demand from collectors, or special characteristics such as minting errors. Being the first year of the euro in circulation, 2002 coins are historically important. The R mint mark signifies it was minted in Rome, Italy, making it part of a special group of first-year euro coins. The coin is composed of copper-plated steel, giving it a distinct reddish color that sets it apart from other metals used in higher denominations. Now, let's talk about the value and collectability of this coin. At face value, the 2002 1-cent euro coin may seem insignificant, but there are several reasons why it's considered valuable among collectors. Coins from the first year of the euro, particularly with mint marks like the R for Italy, are always in demand. Collectors love to complete sets of euro coins, and the 2002 1-cent from Italy is a key component of such collections. Its rarity increases over time as more people seek out first-year issues, creating a higher demand. Some 2002 1-cent coins feature minting errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned mint marks. These errors are rare and can drastically increase the value of the coin. A coin with an error can sell for 10 to 100 times its face value, or more, depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. Coins that have been preserved in mint condition without any wear or damage are far more valuable than those that have been circulated. Uncirculated UNC or proof coins from 2002 are especially sought after. These coins are often stored in protective cases and can be worth significantly more than circulated versions. A 2002 1-cent euro coin in mint condition with the R mint mark can sell for 5 to 20 euros depending on the demand. As more coins are taken out of circulation, either by wear and tear, or because they're hoarded by collectors, the remaining 2002 1-cent coins become rarer. Coins from Italy in particular are harder to find in excellent condition outside of the country. In some cases, the Italian Mint has released special versions of coins with different finishes or presentations. While these are more commonly found in higher denominations, some sets have included 1-cent coins. These special editions can command high prices, particularly if they are part of a euro set. The euro cent coin market is subject to fluctuations based on several factors: collector interest, market demand, and the rarity of specific coins. Coins from the initial euro minting year tend to maintain a strong baseline value, and over time, their worth can significantly increase. In auctions and online coin marketplaces like eBay, 2002 1-cent euro coins with the R mint mark in pristine condition have been known to sell for 10 to 50 euros. This price can soar higher if the coin has an error or comes from a special edition set. For an otherwise common 1-cent coin, this represents a considerable return on investment. Experts believe that as the euro continues to evolve, first-year coins from 2002 will become even more desirable. Collectors are always looking for complete sets, and any rare or mint-condition coins from the first year of the euro's introduction can significantly add to the value of a collection. The 2002 1-cent euro coin may seem like a small, everyday coin, but it carries with it a deep historical significance and value for collectors. As the first year of euro circulation, its importance cannot be overstated. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned numismatist, adding a 2002 Italian 1-cent euro coin with the mint mark to your collection is a smart move. If you have a 2002 1-cent euro coin, especially from Italy, take a closer look at its condition and features. You might just be holding on to a valuable piece of history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coin analyses. If you have any questions or own a 2002 1-cent euro coin, let us know in the comments below. Keep collecting, and we'll see you next time. Welcome back, coin collectors and history enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and worth of one fascinating coin, the 1-cent euro coin from 2004, with the mint mark. If you've ever wondered whether those small copper coins in your pocket hold more value than you think, you're in the right place. Get ready to discover the hidden gems in the world of numismatics. Let's jump right in. The euro was officially introduced on January 1, 1999, marking a monumental shift for Europe's economy. It wasn't until 2002, though, that euro banknotes and coins entered circulation, and from that point on, the euro currency became the standard for 12 European Union (EU) countries. The introduction of euro coins was a symbol of unity and strength, solidifying the economic collaboration between multiple nations. The 1-cent coin, though often overlooked, plays a crucial role in this monetary system. As the smallest denomination of the euro, it represents more than just its face value. For many collectors and enthusiasts, these small copper coins carry historical significance, rarity, and sometimes unexpected worth. Among these, the 1-cent euro coin from 2004, with the mint mark, holds a special place in the heart of collectors. So what makes the 2004 1-cent euro coin unique? Let's break it down. First, the mint mark denotes the coin was produced at the Berlin State Mint, also known as the Staatliche Münze Berlin. Berlin's mint is one of the most important mints in Europe, known for producing some of the finest quality coins. The obverse features the image of the globe, with Europe, Africa, and Asia at the center, symbolizing Europe's role in global commerce and unity. This design was created by Luc Luyx, a Belgian designer and engraver, whose work has been featured on many euro coins. You'll notice the 12 stars encircling the globe, representing the original 12 EU countries that first adopted the euro. The reverse side of the 1-cent coin displays a simple, yet iconic image of a European oak twig with a single leaf and acorn. This design reflects growth, strength, and tradition. The mint mark is located near the edge of the coin, indicating its production in Berlin. The material composition of the coin is copper-plated steel, giving it that signature reddish tint, and it weighs a modest 2.30 grams. Though small in size, just 16.25 millimeters in diameter, this coin is far from insignificant. 2004 was a pivotal year for the European Union and the euro currency. That year, 10 countries joined the EU, including nations from Central and Eastern Europe like Poland, Hungary, and the Czech Republic. This massive expansion further cemented the euro's importance as a unifying force for both old and new EU members. In terms of coin production, 2004 marked a stable period for the euro currency. The Berlin Mint, as one of Germany's 5 mints, continued to mint coins with precision, focusing on high quality. Despite the relatively large number of coins minted that year, a small percentage of these 1-cent euro coins carried defects or anomalies, making them especially valuable to collectors. Now, let's talk about rarity and what makes this coin valuable. While the 1-cent euro coin from 2004 with the mint mark isn't rare in itself, what really excites collectors are the error coins from this year. Error coins are those that were minted with mistakes or anomalies, like misaligned designs, off-center strikes, or even missing elements. These defects can drastically increase the coin's value, making a seemingly ordinary coin worth hundreds or even thousands of euros. Collectors have reported error coins from this mint year with doubled dies, where elements like the globe or stars appear doubled due to an issue during the striking process. Others have found planchet errors, where the metal disc used for minting the coin wasn't prepared properly. These errors turn a coin with a face value of 1 cent into a highly sought-after item in the numismatic community. So, what's the actual value of this coin today? Well, a standard 2004 1-cent euro coin in average circulated condition might only be worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, these coins can fetch higher prices, often between 1 and 3 euros, depending on the condition and demand. But here's where things get interesting. If you own one of those error coins we mentioned earlier, the value can skyrocket. Depending on the type of error and its rarity, these coins can sell for anywhere from 50 euros to several hundred euros. In some rare cases, error coins from this year have been known to fetch even higher amounts at auctions. As more collectors seek out these rarities, the value of these coins is likely to rise over time. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are especially prized, and as the years go by, finding error-free coins from 2004 will become harder, making them more valuable. For those of you watching who are new to coin collecting or want to know how to spot a valuable 1-cent euro coin, here are a few tips. Check your coins for scratches, wear, or tarnish. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. Examine your coin under a magnifying glass. Look for any oddities, like misaligned designs, double strikes, or missing details. These errors can increase a coin's value significantly. Keep your coins in the best condition, store them in a cool, dry place, and use protective cases. Coins that stay in mint condition over time will retain and even increase their value. At first glance, the 1-cent euro coin from 2004 may seem like just another small copper coin, but as we've seen, it holds a rich history and can even be worth a significant amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, it's always worth checking your coins for rare errors or exceptional condition. You might just have a treasure hiding in your pocket change. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coin history, value tips, and numismatic insights. And as always, happy collecting! Who knew a simple 1-cent euro coin could hold so much value and history? Keep collecting and exploring, you never know what you might find. This video script provides a comprehensive exploration of the 2004 1-cent euro coin with a mint mark, combining historical context, collector insights, and valuable tips to engage both casual viewers and serious collectors.